Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Basically, what's going on right now is I'm in the middle of a Bloomathon, which is by Throne of Pages, so shout out to her. And we're pretty much in different teams, and I'm in Team Forget Me Not, and we're supposed to read 5 books that we set in our TBR for the month of April. And there's sorry, I was like looking at my hand, it looked weird, but there's 5 prompts for your team and there's general prompts. So I technically did participate in the readathon, so it does count that I participated in a 24 or 48 hour readathon. I did the reading sprints. I do have to post a picture of me reading outside. I have to do that. I did post my TBR, and the buddy read is technically like the group book for our team, so I technically am doing it all. Okay, so it's almost the end of the month and I have not finished one book for my prompt. That is embarrassing, and that is gonna change. But one thing that kind of sucks is that my script isn't paid because TMI, but I don't get money until Thursday or even Wednesday, and yeah, so it's gonna be a little difficult reading physically. Well, it's not a hard thing to do, but if all your books are reading physically, it takes a toll on you, okay? But right now I have my main priorities, and I tried reading my second chance book, which for my team is read a book and give it a second chance. So pretty much a book you DNF'd, and it's a Cuban Girl's Guide to Teen Tomorrow. I don't know what it is about that book, but I just can't pick it up for the life of me. And I thought, hey, the audiobook isn't that long, let me just get it over with. I had to repeat the first 4 chapters 3 times, and anytime I started that book, I would just be rolling my eyes. I'd be so annoyed. I don't know what it is about that book. It's supposed to be simple and cute, and I don't think there's anything offensive about it. It's just something that I'm like, oh, no, like I can't, you know, kind of lost in that prompt, and I will totally accept that. And I don't know why I didn't think about doing manga in my TBR. Literally everybody did manga in their TBR except for me, the one who owns probably the most manga out here. Well, not out here, but like I own a lot of manga, and I didn't even think to do it because I'm so focused on finishing my physical TBR, and I don't know, man, I'm out of it. But one book I am reading and currently enjoying is The Poppy War, and this is for my 5-star prediction, and honestly already it feels like a 5-star. 1 chapter in, I was like, yes, you know. And look at these tabs. Look at these tabs. And also there is a page where I actually wrote in the book for the first time. Not actually like wrote in it. I have these transparent sticky notes and actually wrote something in here. Like, what? This book is so good. I'm very invested, but it is really sad. Not like, okay, it is sad, but it's just because it has to deal with a lot of racism, sexism, a lot of messed up people, which I feel like we could relate to now, and the whole war thing. Things are getting a little bit more intense, but I finished part 1. So during the 48-hour readathon, I honestly did make a good amount of progress, because before I was on page, I don't know, like 20 or something, and now I'm on page 219. So the 48-hour readathon I just did, it isn't a total loss. My goal is to finish this because I am reading this for my specific blog as well. So this is like the only book that actually felt convenient for the prompts, so this one will be my main priority. My other book I have for this week is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, but this one is definitely doable, and this is for the prompt read a book recommended by a friend. And my friend recommended this to me actually recently because she knows I really like Asian literature, and yeah, she recommended this to me, and I'm so excited to get my heart broken. And I realized this, that literally my whole TBR for the Bloomathon is depressing, except for the second chance book. that I DNF'd and I can't stand. So clearly I have a thing for heartbreaking, depressing, emotional books, and I don't know why. But the last book I have as priority for this week is Under the Whispering Door, and this is read a book with blue on the cover because Team Forget Me Not has like a blue flower, and yeah, obviously there's a lot of blue on here, and this has to do with the Reaper. So like this literally involves death, like the topic of death, and I don't know what this says about me, but again, here we are. And I am really excited to get into this book because I did love The House in the Cerulean Sea, so let's hope this goes just as well. If not, it's fine. I still feel like I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is. I just can't wait to be back in this type of writing, and it's gonna be so good. So yeah, this is my priority for this week, and this week is actually going to be kind of crazy, so let's see how much I could actually accomplish this week. But right now, I'm reading The Poppy War and loving it. I'm thriving, have my tabs, I'm good to go. But of course, I'm probably gonna read some manga, and it doesn't have to deal with the TBR, which I should have done it, but I didn't. But you know what, that's fine, that's fine. But I am going to make more progress on The Poppy War, and I will keep you posted on it. I'm very excited. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday, a little bit of an update. I actually made it past halfway, which I was not expecting, but I'm very proud of myself because I needed to make progress on this book. But look at all these tabs, like even this one right here, like who would have thought? Not me. And I'm actually gonna read a bit more after I finish recording this clip, because I am very much enjoying The Poppy War. This is just 5 stars, you know? Ideally, if I could get to part 3, that would be good, but this book is very intense. You get tired after like 1 chapter, but you want to keep going. But you do get tired. I'm just gonna try to read as much as I can to get to part 3, because I am going to Atlantic City tomorrow, and I'm very excited. Lots of reading is going to be done, and I kind of want to finish this before I go so I could bring a different book with me that I had planned for my Bloomathon TBR. So we're gonna see how that goes. But I do have quite a bit of an update manga wise. I read volumes 11, 12, and 13 and 14 of We Never Learn, and I read 13 and 14 this morning. I was trying to be picky of giving like 5 4-stars for these volumes, but I enjoy every single one. And here's the thing, all right, this is a harem. This is supposed to be silly, goofy fan service, must be older, you know. I'm not expecting high things. I'm expecting to just have a funny time, innuendos, nothing crazy. These 4 volumes had character arcs. There was development, and I was not expecting that. As you keep going, each cover, there would be a section of the manga where it develops the characters for each girl that's on here, and I just wasn't expecting that. So yeah, that's how it was going, and I'm like, hold on, what? Like, This girl had some issues with her dad because of her mom's death. This one had, like, you know, trouble with figuring out her career and what she wanted to do with her life and where she really belongs. Her had like a family thing with being in the medical field and not wanting to lose that passion, feeling that passion is gone, like she can't do anything anymore. And her, okay, I gave this 4 stars on Goodreads because I felt ashamed to give it 5 stars, but I cried while reading this manga. Imagine me in the morning tearing up reading this volume. I teared up reading a harem manga because with her, she didn't love herself, and literally the main guy and the friends were actually trying to help her and show her the good qualities she has about herself, to show her what the qualities she does have that she can love about herself and what's admirable about her. And I don't know why it got me so emotional. I started tearing up and I'm like, what is my life? I did not expect this to happen, this development, okay? And of course it's like one section of the manga is development and the rest is kind of silly goofy time, but I was just not expecting any development at all, because to me I'm like, yeah, it's a harem, you know, I wasn't expecting that. And I'm like, god damn, I just got like teary-eyed over this. Like, who would have thought? I'm just really proud of myself to make progress on this series, since this is more on the longer side, and don't be surprised if I end up reading more volumes. But yeah, these volumes were actually much more on the thicker side compared to the other ones, so yeah, it was a lot. I never thought I would cry in a harem manga. Look at me now, okay? Look at me go. Now, this volume I actually bought today, and this was the manga. If you haven't watched my previous vlog, this was the manga that literally the workers at Barnes & Noble that I've now become friends with recommended this to me, and literally they were like, read volume 2 now. I'm not the type to read a manga immediately after I buy it, so I'm not used to it, but they forced me to. And that's Cheeky Brat volume 2. And I was like, but I like taking my time and waiting for all the volumes to come. And they were like, I gotta wait a long time, you're gonna wait a long time with me. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I am like about halfway through the manga, and I think this volume is supposed to be like 22 volumes, which is a lot, but it's slowly releasing, which is good for me, but it's hard for my friends at Barnes & Noble who have not that much manga. But for me, it's great. For me, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna go by like nothing. So that's my little update manga wise. I'm clearly doing great. Has nothing to do with the Bloomathon, but you know, manga content doesn't hurt anybody, you know. I'm gonna read more of the Poppy War, of its amazing goodness, and yeah, I'll keep you posted. Guys, I finally finished my first book in the Bloomathon. the Poppy War, and this was for the prompt 5-star prediction, and this was definitely a 5 out of 5 stars. Bam. I am so proud of myself. Honestly, truly, look at that. I did that. In general, it was a lot to take in. The story was great. The characters are very complex. The pacing could be a little bit better, but I enjoyed like everything that was going on. Even with these long chapters, I had to keep going. And I'm really glad I finally read the Poppy War, because I have the whole trilogy. I had this for a while, and the fact that it was actually 5 out of 5 stars, yeah. So we finished that. Finally, a first book is done. And as you saw, I was reading Cheeky Brat Volume 2, and I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars actually. I will say I do feel like Volume 1 was more entertaining romance-wise, but this volume was good in the sense of development for what you're seeing with the main characters, especially this guy right here. So that's why I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. And Volume 3 comes out next month, and I know my friends are gonna force me to read it, so yeah. I'm really glad that I read this. It's fun. I'm glad I brought a manga with me, because yeah. And I definitely could see things are developing more and more. I'm also like, what could possibly keep happening? Because there's 22 volumes in total, and it's now being publicized in English. What could possibly happen? But I'm very excited. I can't wait. So look at us finishing that. But I do have On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, and I don't know, kind of curious to see how I would do with this book. It's not that long of a book, but I already read a devastating book, aka The Poppy War, and I'm really about to read another one right after. Yes, I am. But this is for the prompt, read a book that was recommended by a friend. And yeah, this was recommended to me, and I'm really glad that I picked this book up because it's on the shorter side. Besides that, I don't really have much recommendations from friends because I hardly ever take them, only sometimes. But yeah, I'm really excited for this travesty of a book and to be heartbroken. Can't wait. But I think Ocean Vuong is a poet, I believe. Yeah, he has a critically acclaimed poetry collection, so I already know the writing is gonna be really nice. I'm excited. I do think I am gonna tab this one because I feel like there's just gonna be some good lines, and I'm ready for it. But yeah, so that's my plan. Let's see what I am capable of. I'm gonna go out to dinner, play at the casino for a bit. But yeah, I'm actually like pretty tired. Today was kind of like a chill, lazy day. So yeah, let's see if I could start it, but this would really be a sad book to end the night with. I don't know. But let's see. Maybe I could start reading it tonight, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm tired. This book gave me a whole trip. But we did it. We made our progress, and let's hope we can make some more tonight and tomorrow morning. Let's hope. Let us hope. Hey guys, so it's my dad's birthday, so that's why I'm a little done up, but I did want to do a little update. And I read SpyxFamily Volume 5, and I buddy read this with my friend because they got hooked to SpyxFamily, and I'm like, you're welcome. But yeah, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. It was such a good time. There's a character that entered in Volume 5, and I want to fight her so bad. You're gonna be ready to throw hands at this woman. But it's still such a good series. It's so fun. the comedic timing, the action, it all just hits. And reading this with my friend was really fun as well. And I did make progress on Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. The thing is for me is that I realistically thought I was gonna finish it in one day, but the topics in this are just so intense that it's like, how could I keep going? But it's still really good, and I have 5 days until the Bloomathon is over, so if I could at least finish this, that'd be great. And I don't know about Under the Whispering Door, so I think I will add this as my book with the blue on the cover, because I gotta love myself. I got a lot going on. I think the author did this on purpose, where the structure is a little bit chaotic, because overall it's about this person. They're called Little Dog, but they're writing a letter to their mother, and it's kind of like a collection of short stories that are going on in this, so that's the format it's in. With me knowing that, that makes me enjoy the book much more, because if I thought it was like a beginning, middle, and end, I would be like, what is this? And Ocean Vuong is a poet, and his writing is beautiful. It is too big brain for me to comprehend. That's also why I've been having a hard time, because his writing, I'm like, big brain, what? So yeah, I already have like all this tabbed, and I'm just like finishing out these tabs. So I'm gonna try to finish this book as much as I can, but again, I'm like really out of it, and I think I am gonna confirm I'm using this for read a book with blue on the cover for that prompt, because I don't know if I could do Under the Whispering Door. I still want to read it, but I don't think I could do that in 5 days. I have a lot going on. It's been a lot. But on like outside of the Bloomathon, I am going to read Favorite Star, and I'm going to start that this week, and I'm really excited. I'm buddy reading this with my friend because we got into Black Sun. We love Black Sun, but we gotta see what's happening. And now we found out that this is now going to be a trilogy instead of a duology, so we're excited, and I'm like, yes, I need more of this world. I gotta see what's happening to my character, Serapio. I gotta see what's happening to my man. I gotta know. I'll keep you posted by the time the readathon is done. But right now, I am tired. I need a break. A well-deserved break. I wanted to show you a book that came in the mail today, and a book I bought at Barnes & Noble. So, the book that came in the mail, I ordered from Amazon. That is Bunny by Mona Awad. And I've seen Books with Chloe talk about this book, and one thing that I noticed about Bunny was the writing style, and I feel like that alone makes me really interested in this book. I'm really curious about it, and the thing is that they have the paperback editions, and this was pricey. This was like $33, but I like the hardcover edition more than the paperback, and yeah, I was willing to splurge on it. I was like, why not? But yeah, I'm really glad that I got this edition. I don't know if they're gonna be printing these editions out anymore, and there was like only a few left in stock, so kind of took advantage of that and went for it. And the next thing I picked up at Barnes & Noble today, and there was only one copy left, but I'm really excited for the book that I got, and that is Kaikeyi. How am I getting this wrong? But it's by Vaishnavi Patel, and this, I believe, is a retelling. And I am very excited about this, and it's in an Indian setting, and look at this. Now she's the queen, and it's deco pages. I don't know about you, but I actually do like deco pages, so I'm very excited about that. Is it bad for both of these books? I genuinely don't know what the whole thing is about. I know the scope of it, but I don't know the whole thing. I just feel like I'm gonna like it, and I bought both, and these are like adult fantasy fiction books, so obviously they were more on the pricey side. yeah, that says something about me. But I'm really happy that I got this. I was looking forward to it, and again, the fact that there was one copy left of this, it was a sign. It was meant for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, I haven't really bought like books like that for myself as often as I usually did, so it feels weird, but it's nice. It's nice. I'll keep you posted when I finish anything. Hey guys, so this is editing Sherilyn in July. Yeah, I washed my hair and everything. I'm editing this video, and I realized I never wrapped it up. So here we are, wrapping it up. April, May, June, July. Technically 3 months later. Yeah, why? I don't know. But in general, SpyxFamily Volume 5, 5 out of 5 stars. The Poppy War, 5 out of 5 stars. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, I did end up finishing it. Not for the readathon, but I finished it regardless. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was really good. It was just too big brain for me to comprehend what was happening for some parts, but I really enjoyed it, and I think it's a very important read. The writing is beautiful. So yeah, Under the Whispering Door, I did not read, and I have not yet read. And for my second chance book, A Cuban Girl's Guide to Tea and Tomorrow, yeah, that was not gonna happen. I love myself, okay? That was not gonna happen. I was too mad to read that book. Like, I can't. I know that's the whole point of the prompt, but you're kidding me? So that happened. So I ended up only reading 2 books for the Bloomathon, and I did finish the 3rd one, but still, I mean, it was fine. I did have a fun time even being a part of the Bloomathon and seeing what's going on. So it was really cool that Throne of Pages made this readathon. It was like on impulse for me to join, so I wasn't really planning. I kind of just went for it to help motivate me to complete my TBR. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.